to be you.
Social justice is a big part of the book. Can you describe how that shaped your life?
Well, I mean, my grandfather came up with, he was born in 1906, so as you know, as them days, back in the days that, you know, as blacks, we went through a lot, you know, slavery and all this and all of that. You know, and this day in life, we try not to, you know, go back to them days because we're trying to make every day a better day for everyone and give everybody equal opportunity in every space. And, you know, for us, ball, it was an outlet for a lot of young kids in the neighborhood, football, baseball. It wasn't a goal to make it to the NBA, but I got out. But I tried to just come back and make sure my family and friends who I have involved in my life and, you know, just try to do the right things, especially go back to these inner cities. The kids need help, they need hope, and bring energy. People need to see energy in other people so they can get motivated, and that's what I try to do.
Well, thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV, and make sure you go pick up The Last Enforcer by Charles Oakley.
No problem. Thank you.
A familiar sight, the flow of traffic cutting through downtown Los Angeles. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You take a look at the Lakers. Here around the midway point, they've proven to be a top 3 team in their conference. And checking out the Spurs, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
I think for Los Angeles, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
They've been one of the great stories in the league this year, no doubt about it. Fans all over the league have gotten behind these guys.
And with tip-off coming right up, we've got just enough time to hear from the sideline. Allie, what do you got for us?
Thanks, Brian. As you know, DeJounte Murray is scrappy. He said, quote, "It's in my DNA. I've always been a dog. If I don't score a point, I'm going to rebound or facilitate or play defense. That's the thing that you've got to have. I just do anything to win." Guys, they love his competitive streak.
Boy, he does get after it. Thanks, Allie. And with the All-Star break coming up, Grant, I got to ask you, what do you think of the format changes?
You know what? At first, I was a little apprehensive about the change, but it's really made the game more competitive, that's for sure. So it's so much fun to see everyone crank it up to full gear for a stretch there at the end and give the fans a show.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. And for Los Angeles, at forward, it's the incredible duo of LeBron and AD. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Bowen in a shooting guard. And the Spurs start out with the ball. Here's Reddish. Counted from distance.
Beautiful rhythm off the catch. Cam is a well-coordinated athlete who looks fluid in everything he does.
Now, here is James. Not a lot of room. The jump hook. Misses off the left iron. Here's Johnson. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Pass to the kid. Clock at 6. Defended by Whiteside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
James passes to Davis. Back to James. From downtown. First shot won't go. The Spurs have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to the kid. Here's Reddish. Check by James. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
James passes to Whiteside. Back to James. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tipped. Here's Reddish. Hangs. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers trail. Who poked away. Here's Reddish. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's the kid using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Here they are, your Laker girls.
Tice is checked in for Whiteside. And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. The Lakers, #1. The 4th spot held by the Spurs.
Both teams are very disruptive defensively. They challenge ball handlers, roam the passing lanes, and basically create havoc.
Here's Peterson. 17 points in his last outing. Pass to James. Five to shoot. Inside. Davis uses the glass to finish the layup.
There, they get it going. 1 for 4 now. Always feel good to get that first one.
And the longevity of LeBron's greatness is unprecedented. The oldest starter in the league last season and still producing at an MVP level.
And it's blocked by Davis.
The crazy reach of AD coming into play. He uses it so well to reject shots.
On offense, here is San Antonio. A big stretch here going. 10-2. James outside. Count it. Good. And what's incredible for LeBron is not just how good he is at his age, but the mileage on his body, Grant.
So true, BA. I mean, just 3 players in NBA history have exceeded 60,000 minutes played, including the playoffs. That's Kareem, Karl Malone, and the one and only LeBron James.
Now a timeout called by San Antonio. Last game matched up with the Grizzlies. A tough loss there.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
Point blank, this is a bad combination. If you're looking to get stops, that's not the way.
A line change here for San Antonio. Outside Murray. It's deflected, and they get it back. Here's Aldridge, and he lays it up and in.
A terrific offensive rebounder. Aldridge definitely knows what to do with it when he gets it.
Pass to Kuzma. Throws it up high, and Davis slams it home.
What a beautiful play, and it was great timing. Then the athletic finish by AD.
And here's Gallinari. Excellent D there from Davis.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Down low. Peterson, no good. San Antonio's gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Gallinari, the pass to Murray. Back to Gallinari. Outside Murray. Shot clock at 6. Here's the floater. And the layup is good.
There's the floater game. Murray incredibly smooth in everything he does.
Hurdle against Davis. Kuzma outside. Oladipo outside. Pass to Tice. Over Aldridge. And Aldridge with the block.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And the Lakers making a change here. Young's checked in, and San Antonio with a change here too. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 14-6 run. Murray finds Porter. Over Tice. That one no good. And Los Angeles the other way now. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
Dialing it in from range on the road is never easy to do, but they pulled it off and played a great game.
Yeah, and you could see the crowd's reaction with every make. It wasn't pretty. Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Porter, the pass to Pirtle. Dinwiddie outside. Over Kuzma. Rebounded by the Lakers. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
No one was surprised last year when they won their season series against this team. And most people expect this to be a repeat of that, too.
They just seem to match up very well whenever they play these guys. You can tell they have a ton of confidence.
Porter against Young. Porter's shot is off.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
So adept at beating the defense. Oladipo's quickness and high IQ are lethal in these open court situations.
Oladipo against Dinwiddie. That shot, no good. Good work defensively by Oladipo. Pass to Peterson. Back to Young. And then Young slams it in.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dinwiddie. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Offensive board. Another shot. And the bucket by Pirtle. And the Spurs lead by 4.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Spurs. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships. But you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
More delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time and not moving and cutting, and one pass or one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates, offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
They've got Victor Oladipo, Thaddeus Young out there with LeBron James. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Bowen in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Good on the second one.
The former #2 overall pick in 2013, Oladipo gives you production, but he also plays with a bit of an edge.
Here's the kid. 15 in his last outing. Outside Johnson. Pass to Porter. Over Oladipo. Bowen with a rebound. And no doubt, when he's rolling, Oladipo strikes fear in the hearts of the opponents.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, he's merciless on the attack. He plays with so much heart and passion. Not much fun to play against, but he's exciting to watch.
Out to Oladipo. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by James. Oladipo's got 6.
The awareness of LeBron knows where everyone is on the floor at all times.
Banked it in off the glass. He has 7.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
To Whiteside. Oladipo with the ball. Lets it go from deep. He can't hit that time. From the arc. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
James against Porter. James passes to Whiteside. Here's Young. Shoots over Johnson. Young can't hit. San Antonio leading. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. When speaking about LeBron James, Commissioner Adam Silver said he's certainly one of the league's hardest workers, which has as much to do with the success of his career as anything else. Also, off the court, it's incredible what he's done. He is a marvel in so many ways, but it all comes back to his focus and his dedication.
Thanks, Allie. A nice shot by the kid. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
It doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding's been impressive so far.
Such a wide open look. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And the Lakers call time here. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio. Reddish comes in for Porter Jr. Here's James. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
The raw power of James excels at taking on physical defense and finishing.
He's guarded by Oladipo. He buries it from 3. 16 points for him.
Building off a solid first quarter, he's been lights out here in the second.
San Antonio foul.
Gallinari, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Into the lineup for the Spurs.
Davis, the pass to Kuzma. Here's Bowen. Here's Davis. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 15-6 run. Into the lane. And that one drops for him.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Peterson following the bucket by the Spurs. And Reddish, here we go. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
A strong element to Cam Reddish's game is his counter moves that leave defenders helpless.
He's off on the first. The Spurs making a switch here. And the second free throw is good.
Watching Cam Reddish, I see all-star level potential. It's going to be interesting to track his development because he's still establishing his identity.
Now here's Davis. He had 22 in the win against Portland.
And his effort carried over to the defensive end. He came away with 3 steals and was a pest in general all night.
And the basket by Bowen.
Great pass. We talk about AD's guard-like skills. That includes his floor vision.
Outside Murray. Pass to Aldridge. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And after a grueling season a year ago, all the COVID precautions, the players relieved. And Smitty, I bet you're relieved to return to some normality.
You know, BA, basically, I'm just glad it's behind us.
Makes a first.
He's a big man you do not want to send to the line. LaMarcus is over 80% for his career.
And the Spurs making a change here. Dinwiddie's checked in. And so Aldridge nails them both.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Peterson. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Kuzma. Over Pirtle. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Spurs have gotten 7 of 10 attempts to drop in the second quarter. Here's Reddish. And that one's long. The Lakers have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Right side Davis. The shot misses. San Antonio goes the other way with it. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Now here's Davis. And Davis gets double-teamed. Out to the right wing. Tice has got space. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Reddish. Pass to Murray. The Lakers for the rebound. Davis has got 4 rebounds now.
Well, you need at least 2 stars to win big. It sure helps when they fit together, as well as LeBron James and Anthony Davis. They complement each other perfectly.
LeBron said, when Anthony Davis came, we're running our offense through him.
NBA, LeBron's a man of his word. In their first season playing together, James assisted Anthony Davis on more baskets than he had done for any prior teammate, hand and glove.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio.
One shot.
That free throw good from Davis. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they'd missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Here's Bowen. Pass to Tice. Shoots over Johnson. That one off the back iron and out. The Spurs have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The Lakers with a rebound. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And the basket by Bowen.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
San Antonio's got 6 of 7 threes to fall. They're looking solid out there. The steal. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Dinwiddie outside. That'll count. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so the San Antonio Spurs, they lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And they flat out dominated that second quarter. Hard to believe they were behind at one point as they're now up 11. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
Well, we know the coach is happy. Steady start to the night for them. They're not wasting possession. They built a nice lead. They continue to limit their turnovers. They're going to be tough to beat, Ernie.
And Kenny, how about what you saw from the Lakers?
Well, don't get me started with their perimeter. They're standing around flat, not closing down on shooters quickly enough. The result is way too many open threes, and at halftime, the deficit, that couldn't be avoided.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting the second half with. Now, here is James, guarded closely. Pass to Reddish from behind the arc. Connects from downtown. Reddish has got 7 points in the game.
A shot Cam can make. The D must respect his three-point shot.
Here's Peterson. Whiteside, the pass to Davis. James, outside. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet. Davis has got 3 assists in the game.
When you make contact with LeBron, you often feel it more than he does.
To the inside, the kid. And that one is hammered home.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Davis. Here's Whiteside. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Whiteside's gotten his first basket of the night. And Whiteside with a block.
Whiteside light off his feet. Plus, he can block your shot with either hand.
To the middle. Here's James. With the fadeaway. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
This team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
Gallinari, he's checked in for San Antonio. Porter Jr. comes in for Reddish. Gallinari against Davis. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Shoots from 12. Oladipo with the rebound. The Lakers have gotten 3 or 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. 18 points for him.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Young.
You know, the longtime veteran Thaddeus Young has changed his game. He's becoming more of a point forward, and he has thrived in that role.
At the line for the Lakers, Thaddeus Young.
He misses the free throw. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Smitty, as you alluded to, the passing numbers for Young have really climbed.
They are starting to use him in a lot of those short roll sets. He has great chemistry with his guards. It could be a brand new version of how Thaddeus Young is going to play going forward.
And San Antonio has possession following the score by the Lakers. James with the rebound.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's the kid. Check by James. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And Young slams it in.
A dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Pass to Gallinari. Now here's Porter. Check by James. Here's Gallinari. And Davis with the block. Now here is James. Here's Peterson. Oladipo up top. James with the ball. He's guarded by Porter. Right side Davis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Oladipo. And they pick up 2. Oladipo's got 8 points.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
They've shown a lot of heart, a lot of fight, and they're close to taking the lead.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And the Lakers with some changes. Tice is checked in for Anthony Davis. And Kuzma subbed in for LeBron. Out left to the wing. Oladipo against Dinwiddie. Outside Gallinari. Yes. And a nice assist from Dinwiddie. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's a beautiful play call. Gallinari's dangerous off the catch because it allows him to get his shot in rhythm.
Here's Kuzma. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Kuzma's got his first points of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Dinwiddie against Oladipo. And it's good for 2. Kuzma with the ball. Driving inside. Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to the kid. Fires it. Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile 1 block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Reddish comes in for Gallinari.
Cameron Reddish.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Oladipo with the ball. Checked by Murray. From 12 feet. No good on the shot. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Pass to Johnson. Back to Dinwiddie. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Lakers. Oladipo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the truth is, this league would have been much bigger had he shot better.
Here's Reddish. He's guarded by Oladipo. And Reddish gets it to go.
He's still adding muscle to his frame. Cam Reddish is showing us his ability to play through contact and finish.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
You could really see his squad was losing steam. Smart timeout to give them a breather.
Lakers making a change here. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Here's Bowen. He's got 5. Shot clock at 5. Johnson against Young. Shoots over Johnson. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Whiteside.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
The ball's knocked loose. Kuzma, left side. And he gets the bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Reddish. To the paint. Here's Bowen. Second chance shot. Uneasy, too, on the layup. Now just a 5-point San Antonio lead.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Kuzma for 3. Lays out. And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it. James is checked in for the Lakers. San Antonio's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Now Murray. Outside Johnson. Here's Aldridge. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
And stolen by Aldridge. Outside Murray. To the inside with 4 on the clock. And Aldridge the bucket on the assist by Murray. Aldridge has got 6 points.
LaMarcus Aldridge putting pressure on this defense, getting into the seams and making plays.
And so the San Antonio Spurs closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. At forward, it's the incredible duo of LeBron and AD. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Bowen in at the shooting guard position. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Murray. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge.
A lot of teams bait Murray into taking this shot, and he obliges by knocking it down.
Here's Peterson. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Peterson. 4-3. Hits a three-pointer.
The little things that make a difference. Whiteside staying alert. Open man makes the right basketball play.
Here's Reddish. Check by James. Launches it. They get it back. Here's Aldridge. Misses from close range. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. James, that's good.
This first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Pass to Aldridge. Right wing. Now here's Murray. Defense right on him. Comes up empty down low.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
From 13. Here's Whiteside. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
I just love that effort by Hassan Whiteside. Focus, and he's a huge threat to score off the miss.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
It's time to talk this over and try to put a stop to this run.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Kept alive. To tie it up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
I'll tell you something else. The points they've scored on the fast break tonight have been a major factor.
The Spurs making a switch here. Gallinari's checked in. And the free throw, no good.
He's a guy with all-star talent. It's been a long road for Whiteside, but he has a chance now to do something special.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Down low. Here's Davis. There's the block. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's the kid. That shot off the mark. Excellent D there from Whiteside. Davis, the pass to James. To take the lead. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more.
And we've heard those telling LeBron to shut up and dribble and stay out of it when it comes to social issues. Fortunately, he has no intention of standing on the sidelines.
And the Lakers making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. That free throw good from James. And LeBron not just raising his voice. He's helped others do the same. His More Than a Vote initiative instrumental in getting record numbers to the polls.
Opening up NBA arenas as voting centers. You want a government by the people, for the people. The ballot is how you do it.
Now Los Angeles with it. A 12-0 run right now and counting. Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Whiteside. Inside. That one's good from James on the assist from Whiteside. James has got 13 points here in the second half alone. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Fires from deep. Oladipo with a block. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Oladipo. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And that one good.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Now, here's James. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Missed opportunity. It's a makeable shot for him. He just can't get it to go.
And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Outside Gallinari.
Excellent defense by Anthony Davis. He does not disappoint. Big-time play from AD.
Count it. And the Lakers lead by 5.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
San Antonio's gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to the kid. Reddish on the wing. Check by James. Here's the kid. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game. Johnson, he's checked in for Gallinari.
Into the lineup for the Spurs, Keldon Johnson.
Here's Reddish. Check by James. Off target with the three.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Davis can't hit. San Antonio trailing here. He takes it in. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Dinwiddie, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Spencer Dinwiddie.
To the middle. It's stolen by James. Here's Bowen. Doesn't go for him. Johnson with the defensive effort.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Lakers ball.
Time called here. The Lakers decide to talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
All right. Look who's coming into the court. Get loud. Here they are. Your Lakers.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Anthony Davis.
Yeah, he attacked the block all game and has been rewarded for it. The fundamentals that he displayed are why he got whatever he wanted out there on the floor. Hey, let's face it, the defense had no answer for him.
Here are the Lakers with the ball. They've gone on a 16-2 run, not allowing much. Pass to Bowen. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. And the Lakers lead by 7.
Hassan Whiteside, that is nice. The big fella becoming a threat in that area.
Timeout called, the Spurs.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
San Antonio's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Now, here is James. He's closely guarded, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
A foul won't scare King James off. He gets assertive and takes the shot.
LeBron James.
That free throw, no good.
Even though LeBron's trophy case is the envy of most players, he's still as hungry as ever. The passion he shows during games hasn't diminished at all over the seasons.
He's off on the second. The Spurs shooting 36% for the game. Not great. Pass to the kid. Here's Dinwiddie. Clock at 6. Trying to get back on track. And that's 2 points on the layup.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
Pass to Bowen. Out to the wing. Now James. James double teamed. And he lobs it up. Ooh, it's slammed in by Oladipo.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. A minute 20 left in the game. Pass to Reddish. Here's Dinwiddie. Spurs need to get one up here. Buries it from 3.
He's a natural offensive creator. You can expect Cam to pull through for a bucket.
James outside. And there's the drive. And a nice finish on the layup. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Your go-to guy in these situations, LeBron, has been here before plenty of times.
44 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And they go to the intentional foul.
Spurs substitution.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Here's San Antonio now.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Rejected by James.
Merciless swat by LeBron. There are no easy looks when King James is on you.
Just 5 to shoot. And it's good. And now they trail by just 4.
Big time shot from Cam. This will do wonders for his confidence.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Good job. Want to keep fueling that lead. Make your free throws.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Your thoughts, guys?
They need to answer fast.
Not only do they need a bucket, they need a 3 just to give them any chance at all.
Twenty seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to the kid. Here's Reddish. Checked by James. Rejected by James. And an intentional foul right there.
At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Outside Gallinari. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's James. And so it's the Lakers with the W. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
LeBron, you overcame a shaky start in this one.
Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Steve Smith, this is Brian Anderson with our 2K Sports crew signing off. We'll see you next time.
like trying on your dad punks. Feel hurt when the plaques come. Get with a verse when I rap on. Put you on a shirt up in pack, son. Never did it for the money, only passion. Laughed at my passion. Been an innovator, so I passed them. All the people hate us and they passed them. Stars wall when you're George Lucas. Laser beam when I stormtroopers. People fear what they don't understand, but then they get mad because they don't dare to do it. Everybody a shining star, they ain't get far, so they can't prove it. Most stars, foolish. Full of gas, useless. Pushing bad influence.